I'm talking about a whole freaking snatched waist in 2 weeks. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl luyandamchocsauce, and in today's video I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me on my journey of doing Daisy Keech's 2-week ab challenge. So background of this video: when I created my TikTok account, right, which I'm gonna put a link of in the description box below, and I also have my username on my intro. There was this had so basically, she said that she did Daisy Kid's video and she got amazing results, and she showed her results. Damn, I'm talking about a whole freaking snatched waist in 2 weeks. 2 freaking weeks. I was like, I'm trying that. I better try that because, hi, girl, you gotta wait for that summer, buddy. You know, December's coming, the first season is coming, it's gonna be busy or whatever. So I was like, you know what, let me try that and see how it goes or whatever. I did actually try it, and so yeah, this is my journey of the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This is my before. As you can see, I look very bloated. This is a mixture of bloat and fat, right? Because I've been extremely bloated, and that is because of certain things that I've been consuming, which I'm gonna mention at the end of the video. But I've been very bloated, and I'm not talking about just bloat, I'm talking about extremely bloated, way to the point where at some point my stomach started getting cramps and but bloat was basically my everyday life. It is whatever. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so I am done with day 2. It was a bit hard compared to yesterday, but I managed to finish, so yeah, let's get it on. Okay guys, so I just finished with day 5, but I couldn't film my warm-up because there were people where I was working out, so I was a bit scared. And in terms of the workout, I did actually film it, but I can't find the clip on my phone. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, we're done with day 5. Let's get it on, I guess. 9 more days to go, so yeah, peace. so that is the end of the challenge. So I have my notebook here where I'm gonna mention a few things that I feel like they are very important, especially if you want to try out this video. Before I show you my results, there are certain things that I want you guys to keep at the back of your mind. Number one, the fact that we have different bodies, right? Our bodies react differently to different things, whether it's working out or whatever. Our bodies are different. And number two, the food that we eat. I was not on a diet, but the food that we eat is definitely gonna be different. Considering those two things, our results are gonna be way different. Okay, so here are the things that I did throughout the 2 weeks of me doing this challenge. The first one is I did not have a diet. I'm not gonna lie to him, like, yeah, I was eating unaccounted, just eating lettuce and carrots and just rabbit food for the entire. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was eating whatever it is that I want to. Another thing about me, I have horrible self-discipline when it comes to food. So I was like, I'm not gonna put myself through that because I know that after this challenge, I'm definitely gonna stop doing this whole workout. But here's something that's very important. I did actually cut down on certain things. So the reason why I was mostly bloated, it was because of certain dairy products that I was consuming excessively. And that is milk, cheese, and yogurt, right? With milk is my favorite. Milk and cheese are my favorite. But with milk, what I did was I would consume it twice a day. In the morning when I'm eating cereal, when I'm drinking tea in the evening. So in terms of cheese, those who know me, they know that I love cheese. Like I eat cheese a lot. But for the sake of the video, I had to cut down on my cheese consumption. So what I do is I would put like a small decent amount on my burger or wrap or whatever I was eating, in order to control my bloat or whatever. And in terms of yogurt, I actually cut it out completely because already it was not my favorite. And then in terms of water, if you are like me and you're not a fan of water, like you and water are not friends, you're enemies, I would suggest that for the sake of the challenge, especially if you want to check how effective it is, I suggest that you take drinking water seriously. I mean, I wasn't drinking a lot of water. Do the maths. I had a 750 ml bottle, which I tried my best to fill in at least 3 times a day. You know, that was the goal. But sometimes I didn't reach that goal. But I made sure that I fill it in at least more than once. And then the last one is, as you saw at the beginning of the workout, that I had a warm up. And then at the end, I did stretch, right? So for my results, this is my before, very bloated. And this is my after, all right? Looking way better than my before. I don't have measurements, and that is because I didn't have measuring tape. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Hopefully you guys can see the difference that I am seeing. In terms of suggestions, I feel like I'm qualified to give you guys tips and suggestions in order to get the best results for the video, because I mean, I've experienced and I've tried it before. Number one, diet. Push yourself into diet. Like, you don't have to diet every day, from day 1 until day 14. You can diet, let's say, maybe 4 times a week. Try your best to diet in order to get, the best results. And number two is mix up the videos, right? So at the beginning of my workout, I had a warm-up, and that warm-up is actually a snippet from another video. I don't know the girl's name, but I will put the link of the video in the description box below. She has a 40-minute standing ab workout video, and I just did the first 10 minutes or the first 20 minutes of the video, depending on how much time I am dedicating on that day for my entire workout. I suggest you swap things around. You put that video at the end, and at the beginning you put a proper warm-up, and that is whether running or jogging or walking, maybe like for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then you do the basic Keech workout ab whatsoever, and then you do the standing ab workout as part of your cool down, and then you stretch at the end. And that is because, especially if you're trying to assess if whether the challenge is effective or not, I suggest that you put that part like at the end and stuff. And then yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys want me to try out another challenge, make sure to comment down below. Stay tuned for my next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell to make sure that you get notified whenever I post a video. And make sure to check my other video on how to make some money, especially if you are broke like me. And if you guys want a part 2 on that, because I have new ideas. The comment section is open for you to do anything, make suggestions or whatever. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye.